Hello, my name is Jay Bergeron, and this is my introduction segment for my participation video for the EDLD practicum. For my participation video, I chose to interview 8 people on my campus who were stakeholders in the school that were on our faculty or part of our staff. I attempted to get a representative from each part of the school, including high school teachers, middle school teachers, elementary teachers, special education teachers, an administrator, a cafeteria worker, a school secretary, a non-core teacher, a teacher's aide, and a janitor. I was unable to get an interview with a secretary, a member of the cafeteria staff, and a janitor, but I was able to interview someone from each of the other categories that I wanted to. I wanted to get a representative from every aspect of our campus in order to determine what the culture and the morale of our faculty and staff was, and to see if everyone was on the same page as far as the vision was concerned. The topic of the interviews that I conducted was the school vision itself. I asked a series of questions, 4 of which were attained through the practicum plan, and 2 of which I made up myself. The following interviews are the interviews that I conducted for this participation video. This is Jay Bergeron doing our participation video for EDLD Master's Program. And who we have here is Ms. Kathy Helmer.
I'm Kathy Helmer. I'm the librarian here at Hackberry High School. I've been here since 2001 was my first year here, but I've been teaching for 28 years.
Okay. How do you think our campus acknowledges, recognizes, or celebrates individuals who implement strategies in support of the campus vision?
I feel that our current administrators do a really good job of giving attaboys when they're needed. I know we've gotten emails about, people who've gotten grants and what's
Right.
what's working in certain areas, and that's refreshing because
Yes.
in the past we
I
haven't
agree.
had a lot of that.
All right. How are these contributions and achievements effectively communicated to the staff, students, and the community?
Much like the administrators will email our staff and teachers, and a lot of these achievements are posted in our school newsletter that goes out every 9 weeks, and are sent on to our district's newsletter that goes out online every 9 weeks.
Okay, who does that go to specifically?
And that is the district's newsletter can be viewed on our parish's website, and the school's newsletter goes out with our report cards.
Okay. So they go both parish-wide and community. All right. How does the campus use innovative thinking, risk-taking, or failures as a learning experience to promote our campus vision?
As with everything, we're test score driven.
So
And I
data-driven.
know that our teacher leaders, our administrators, our support staff, they get together and crunch the numbers to see where our low areas are and where we need improvement. And then we, in turn, try to make our SLTs and our daily lesson plans reflect improving everything we do.
Okay, what about risk-taking? How are we taking risks as a campus?
We're not big risk takers. I will say that.
Innovative or
yeah.
risk-taking that
I
that we
I
don't do and
yeah,
see anywhere
no,
else.
you're right, and I do think a lot of the new equipment we have is going to be innovative, and I think that's good for teacher morale with our new
Yes.
software and our new equipment that we have, and that's risk taking in and of itself because we're just not big risk takers. We kind of ride
We
the
stay
fence.
safe.
We are fence riders.
Okay. What processes are used? You talked about morale just a minute ago. What are processes used in improving morale that moves the campus toward the realization of our vision?
Well, I think, something as simple as if you don't miss any days, our administrators allow their staff to wear jeans on Monday, which isn't a big deal to Joe Public, but it's a big deal to a teacher
Right.
when he or she is digging through a closet on a Monday morning. That's just something really small. It's free, but it's
Right.
something that really has, I think it's helped morale.
Yep.
And,
I agree.
and I think it's little things like that that are going to keep us moving towards a positive experience for everybody, not just for our staff members, for our students too. I don't think that here we go again. We play safe. There's not a lot of.
Make sure this is recording. Yeah, okay, I see. It's up there. Okay. Does our campus actively work? And when I say actively, does everyone know the campus vision? Are we actively going in the direction of the campus vision?
Okay.
It's something that we
This being
actively
the
strive
vision.
for? Right.
Okay.
Do we actually strive to realize that vision?
I think that we're seeing a lot more of that this year. I know that they had their math night. We've never had, we've had open forums for parents to participate in. That's new this year, and I think it's having new administrators who, their vision seems to be a little bit more 2020 than we've had in the past.
Right.
And I think they're wanting our community and parents to be more actively engaged with our, just the our music programs. We've had a lot more parental involvement, and I think that our parents, those that I've spoken to, feel comfortable enough to come to school and share what they feel they'd like to see too. And I think having a very visible administration has made a big difference in our sporting events. People notice that.
Yeah.
They want like, who's that? Oh, look at him.
Right.
And I think they want us to share in ownership, just like making kids stop running at a ball game. I'm not on the clock, but I'm on the clock.
Right.
And they've told
They're
us that.
present
Yeah.
always.
And I think parents have noticed that, and I think they like it.
I think they feel much more at ease coming to school.
I think so.
It's not only a problem
Exactly.
when they come to school.
I think they're approachable, and I think that's a big part of anything. I think they're approachable for us too, and that we haven't had that.
Right. Right.
I think that's we kind of needed somebody to hold our feet to the fire, and that's what we're seeing, and that's a good thing.
And it's almost always in a positive manner.
It is.
too.
It really is,
It's-
we have. It's been forever
Yeah.
since we've had that.
All right. Last question. In your opinion, do you feel empowered and feel like you are a valued member of the faculty and staff? Like when you speak, you are heard, and there's people take what you say seriously.
Right, and I think being a librarian, there were times, and you would think that, I have kids that tell me, do you need a degree for that? Seriously, I get that a
Right.
lot. I'm like, well, actually, not only did I need a degree, I had to have another certification to get it. And I think that, like most support staff, in my case, I'm considered support staff, I do think that I have an equal say, and I do think that I am heard, and I think they take into consideration my opinion, not just because of my position, but because of my experience as well. And I do feel like I'm heard. But there were years where I felt like I wasn't. So
Right, like it didn't matter.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Anytime.
All right. If you'll introduce yourself.
I'm Ashley Poole. I'm the RN here at Hackberry High School, and I have been working here since 2008, so that's about 8 years.
Okay. All right. First question, how does our campus acknowledge or recognize, celebrate those who implement the strategies in support of our campus vision? Campus vision being that we're going to make this school the best it can be.
Think about it for a minute. I think they do praise the teachers that do. They do acknowledge the teachers that teach while they're in the room. I do hear the principals commend them for spending their time teaching in the classroom, and they do thank them. They do reward them with Gene days for not missing any days. simple things like that.
So verbally and with Gene Day.
Yeah, Gene Day. That's things that I've noticed. I don't pay
Okay.
attention to.
Again, you're not in the classroom
Yeah, I'm
every
not in
day,
the classroom every day.
but-
Yeah.
okay.
noticing that.
Those contributions and achievements you talked about, are they effectively communicated not only to the staff, but also to the students and to the community?
Staff, yeah. Students, community. I would think they would be through parish-wide newsletters that I've seen,
Okay.
that I have received personally in the mail, just because I have kids that come to school here and I live within the parish.
Which is going
It's
to be the
not-
people who are concerned with the
Yeah,
school anyway.
yeah,
People,
yeah.
Stakeholders in the school. Okay. All right. How does the campus use innovative thinking, risk-taking, or failures as a learning experience to promote our campus vision? How are we doing things different than anybody else that might put our campus a little bit above everybody else?
That's hard to say.
Again, it's all opinion-based. If you don't have any evidence of it, it's no big deal.
Evidence-wise, I can honestly say I'm not sure. I could see where they would. Innovative thinking, yeah. If there was a specific incident, I could see where they would go and relook at procedures and review things where they would maybe change things procedure-wise, how they would follow through with things, and then maybe where it would reflect upon the policy and then implement the changes throughout, where faculty and staff was aware of that, and maybe do things differently, if it depended on the whole situation, to make it better, where it wouldn't happen again. But I'm not in the classroom all day long.
I agree
so
with that. Any
it's hard to answer that.
Any safety issue that comes up, I agree.
Safety-wise, yeah.
They're quick to change
can
things.
Change things in a heart.
Just in our walkway in between the gym and school itself, just
yeah.
doing that one kid tripped. Hey, we've cemented it in.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not scared to change things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. How do you think, or what processes do they use, do you think, to improve morale, which helps towards a realization of our campus vision?
Definitely more of a positive approach towards things. Try to turn.
They are, or they need to be?
I do see it. They do try to turn a lot of the negative away and try to gear towards more of the positive. I do see that.
Okay. All right, the last two. In your opinion, does our campus actively work to achieve our campus vision? Do we actively look to make this the best school that we can be in the eyes of our students, faculty, parents, and community?
I think most do.
And really just talking about the administration.
Administration, yes.
Yes.
Administration does.
Yeah, that's who I'm mainly asking.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, they do.
Administration, absolutely.
All right, and last question. Do you feel empowered and feel like you're a valued member of the faculty and staff on campus?
To administration, yes.
Okay.
I feel like I could go to them and say, hey, here's my beef, or, and I feel like they would listen.
Good. Okay.
So.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
All right, go ahead.
My name is Katie Vedrine. I'm the school counselor at Hackberry High School, and this is my 5th year.
All right. First question is, how does the campus acknowledge, recognize, or celebrate those who implement the strategies of our campus vision, those who are trying to make our school better? How do we acknowledge them?
We acknowledge them through email. There are principal will email the faculty and staff
Any other way?
No.
About it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. 2, how are the contributions and achievements, if any of our teachers do make the school better, does the administration let it be known to other staff members, the students, and the community?
Yes, there are announcements again made through email. They announce them on the loudspeaker. Published, or I think sometimes they're published in the Cameron Pilot, which is the local paper, when we do have successes like that.
Okay. All right. How does our campus use innovative thinking, risk-taking, or failures to learn from in promoting our campus vision? How are we doing things different from everybody else in order to accomplish our vision?
This year I think has changed a lot with our new administration, because they definitely have a different vision than we've had in the past. We use our PLCs, our pupil learning committees, and we reflect, we debrief, we look at curriculum, how can we change it, how can we make it better, we look at our data, our student data, where do we go, how to become more successful in the state, in the parish, in our curriculum, that kind of thing.
Okay. Is it different than anyone else is doing at any other school? How is it different, I should say?
I know a lot of our parish uses the PLCs. I know it's a statewide initiative that everybody's doing.
Okay. What processes are the administrators using to improve morale to get our school better, to make it better in the eyes of the community?
They give their faculty and staff a lot of freedom to make our own choices within our PLCs. They give the teacher leaders the information, and the teacher leaders go back to the staff and share, and then the staff gives input, which is nice.
Teachers and students, for an interruption. Tomorrow is the last day before the holiday. Students, you may wear jeans in your regular Thursday shirts, but all students may wear jeans tomorrow.
I'm sorry, that announcement threw me off. Can you repeat that one more time?
What processes are the administrators using in improving the morale in getting our campus vision more realized?
My favorite thing is just there's not a lot of micromanaging. Our administration gives us the freedom, like I was just saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. That we're not
Yeah,
micromanaged.
exactly. Yeah.
Get the job done.
Exactly. If you're doing your job, then that's what is important, and they let you do your job. So.
Okay. Last year, just in your opinion, does our campus actively work to achieve our campus vision? Our campus vision is at Hackberry High School. Our vision is to be the best school that we can become in the eyes of our students, faculty, parents, and community. Are we actively working towards that?
I think so. I think our faculty is amazing. We work well together. We try to communicate with each other. I know administration, they give us a monthly calendar of the events going on and letting us know, and that a way that everybody's in the know, and you can't say you don't know. So I think so.
Okay. And last question, do you feel empowered and feel like you are a valued member of the faculty and staff on campus?
Yeah, I do. I feel like people come to me if they have issues or concerns, and I like to help them problem solve and work through it. Look at the past, see what we can change, see what we can make different, or what works, what we already have that works, so we're not spinning our wheels.
What about in the eyes of the administration?
In the eyes of the administration, repeat the question again.
Do you feel empowered and feel like you're a valued member of the faculty and staff?
Yeah, and in fact, Michelle was our school test coordinator at Vinton for 12 years because she was a counselor. And she helped me a lot with the ACT this year. And she came back and she said, I was over that for so long, that's like her baby. So she's like, I just got to remember that y'all know what you're doing and give y'all that control back, give y'all that power. and quit controlling those things so much. So
Right.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you,
All
ma'am.
right.
Okay, my name is Rachel Lawsaw. I am the high school English teacher at Hackberry High School, and I have been in Hackberry for 7 years.
7 years. Okay. How does our campus acknowledge, recognize, and celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision? How we acknowledge those who are trying to make our school better?
Well, we have a newsletter that comes out, and the newsletter celebrates the achievements that our students have. And we also, our administration, our wonderful administration, not only rewards students with Blue Jean Day on Tuesdays if they don't miss school, if they're not tardy, if they don't have write-ups, but the teachers are also rewarded if we don't leave school early or if we don't miss school. And so, and I can tell you personally that gets me here on the morning when I don't feel like coming.
Especially on a Monday.
Yeah, when I know that I can wear blue jeans if I just go to school.
All right. How are these contributions, let's say someone does something for school that makes the school better, how are those achievements effectively communicated to the staff, students, and the community?
First off, we get emails regularly. We are not left in the dark about anything. Our administration is wonderful with emails. And we also, if there are achievements by our students, even our faculty, we have morning announcements. And a lot of times those are in the announcements. This is a very small campus. And if our students achieve, they're going to hear all day from teachers and from cafeteria staff, from all staff, and we know all of our students, and we will tell them, good job, all day.
Okay. All right. How does the campus use innovative thinking, or risk-taking, or failures as a learning experience to promote our campus vision? How are we doing things different, or how are we taking risks to make our school better?
Well, we're really ahead of the game, in my opinion, with technology. Recently, in the last few years, our students we have one-to-one iPads that we implement constantly with research, with, there's just all kinds of things that the students use their iPads for. And so the high school students, I know, take theirs home. They're responsible for their iPads. Elementary, I think, stays at school. I'm not sure about middle school, but high school, they're responsible for their iPads. We just got, all of us had Promethean boards, but we just got brand new Promethean boards, the latest and greatest in technology, and those have just been installed. And our math teacher uses this technology constantly, and she got this wonderful, looks like a huge TV, but it's touch screen, but she uses that constantly with her teaching. So it's the core teachers definitely got brand new Promethean boards.
All right. What processes are the administration using to improve morale, which moves campus toward the realization of our campus vision? How are they improving morale to make us a better school?
I feel like our morale has improved. We have a new administration, and our morale has improved because I think just the fact that they are more upbeat about things, they have a positive attitude, and it just feels like they've been here forever because they already, the kids already, I know at least for the high school kids, they like our new administration, and they feel like they can talk to our administration about things if they need to. The blue jean thing is a good way that boosts morale. And just the fact that we're a small school and we tend to, we tend to, we know all our kids, and it's easy to keep the morale going when you know your kids. For the high school teachers, we teach these kids 4 years in a row. And so by the time they graduate, we are cheering them on. I know for me, I'm helping the seniors find scholarships. I'm talking to them about college. I'm their English teacher, but we are working on that because we want to see them succeed. When they succeed, we succeed.
Right.
And so that's, our morale is, it's just part of, I think, being a small school.
Okay. In your opinion, does our campus actively work to achieve our campus vision? Do we know it? Are we actively trying to be the best school that we can in the eyes of faculty, students, parents?
I think so. I think that we are. We may not get everything right, everything that we try, but we do try, and I think we have the students' best interests at heart, and we are trying out different things to keep the morale going and to keep to make our school the best school in our parish and in our state. It's a small school, and so we're limited, but we want our kids to do well, and we try to help them do well.
Okay. In your opinion, do you feel empowered and feel like you're a valued member of the faculty and staff on campus?
I definitely feel like that this year. I feel like our administration is including the staff in decisions and in discussions. I don't feel excluded when it comes to the administration. I feel like they value my opinion about things, and so that makes me feel like I'm more empowered to do my job. I feel like that definitely this year.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
My name is Dana Hicks. My job title is I'm intervention for K through 5 at Hackberry High School. I've been teaching for 28 years. Okay.
All right. How does the campus acknowledge, recognize, or celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision? How are they making our school better?
I think we're working on it, but I think there's not a lot of recognition. I think we're weak on that area, and we need to grow in that area.
Okay. Okay. How are the contributions that we do have, say we need to work on them, are they effectively communicated to staff, students, and the community as a whole?
I think as elementary, I can only speak for elementary, I think the planners that we have work effectively. I think our teachers remind application, they do that. And I think we're on the phone with it. As a whole, I don't think there's a lot of communication with the parents. I think it could be more than what it is. I think we need to email them or something instead of, because the letters never get home.
Mm-hmm.
We need to work on that.
Okay. How does the campus use innovative thinking or risk-taking or failures as a learning experience to promote our campus vision? How are we doing things different here in Hackberry and Cameron Parish, different from everybody else to make our school better?
Speaking from Hackberry, small classes, we're on a personal level with our kids. Sometimes that can be a good thing, sometimes that can be a bad thing, but I think knowing them personally is a big plus for us. I think with our iPads, our new Promethean boards, even our old Promethean boards, and I think our teachers want the best, that's for our kids.
Okay. Number 4, what processes are being used to improve the morale on campus, which moves us towards a realization of our campus vision?
In the past, none. But at the beginning of the year, she asked what our problems were or how we can improve. And we wrote it on a paper, but I don't see a lot of action there, and I'm sure she has plans to do that. Our principal and assist principal are more visible in the school, which that's a plus. And they speak with our kids, they communicate with our kids, and their expectations are are high. It's just getting to know everybody.
Right, being their first year.
Right. Being their first year, they're learning because elementary is completely new to them. But what we see, we like so far.
Okay. In your opinion, does our campus actively work to achieve our campus vision? Do we actively try to make our school better, our parish better?
I think we're trying to achieve for our school to be better. And from last year, we've improved a whole lot. We have a lot more to go. I find that not everybody on the campus is on the same page.
More is needed at the office.
I'm sorry, repeat that last one.
I don't think we're all on the same page as a school or as a parish. I think as a parish, having 4 schools, I think we ought to be on the same page.
Yeah.
And everybody's different.
Yeah, everybody does doing their own thing.
Right.
We're all in our own little islands.
But as far as our campus, I think we're working on it, but we still need to be on the same page. I think elementary is.
Okay. In your opinion, do you feel empowered and feel like you're a valued member of the faculty and staff on campus?
I think I'm a valued member. I might be too bossy at times, but and give my opinion. But in a way, I feel like I'm a valued member. So I'm gonna say in a way, yeah.
What about as far as the administration is concerned? Just is that as a whole, or just with the administration? You feeling empowered?
I don't feel that empowered. We've all got a lot of years here, so we think we know it all. We do, and we're bossy. We got a bossy bunch. We do, and we all think our way's better. But I think we collaborate and kind of brainstorm to find out what's for our kids. And the thing that I like about Hackberry is we all want what's best for our kids.
Yeah.
I mean, we push them. We really push them hard in elementary.
Yeah.
So I think yeah, I'm gonna go yeah.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm Paulette Campbell. I've been teaching in Cameron Parish for 8 years. I am middle school mathematics.
Okay. How do you think our campus acknowledges, recognizes, or celebrates those who implement strategies to support our campus vision, to make those who make our campus better? How do we recognize them?
We're praised. We're told good job for what we do. That's about it.
Verbally?
Verbally, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Of those contributions, so does the administration effectively communicate that to the staff, students, or community very well?
They send emails. We have the board outside that sometimes says congratulations and stuff. And at faculty meetings, they say things at faculty meetings about it.
Okay. How does the campus use innovative thinking, risk-taking, or failures as a learning experience to promote our campus vision? So how do we do things different in Hackberry or in Cameron Parish that helps us make our school better than everywhere else?
Well, like the grant we wrote, we try to implement new technology in the classrooms so that, the students have a different way to learn than other places have because they don't have that technology. The iPads, the one-to-one for that, which is also technology. But I think that's the biggest thing is that we have more options with our kids than most places have because they just have, here's the textbook, use this, or try to figure it out yourself. We have other instruments we can use to try to make them better at what they do.
Okay. What processes is the administration using to improve morale and to move us towards the realization of our campus vision?
Like for attendance, which was one of our really bad things, we have blue jeans on Mondays if you aren't absent, which I know for me is very nice because I don't have to worry about Mondays, what I'm going to wear.
Right.
I don't know more as the morale part, but I think, just the being visible around the school more as much as they are. So the more they are present in your classrooms and in the hallways, the more helpful it is in, whenever you go to teach a lesson. I guess because the kids know, they could walk in at any time, so they're more apt to learn. To pay attention to what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. All right. In your opinion, does our campus actively work to realize the vision that's written here? Do we really try to be the best school that we can? We're going after it in the eyes of the students, faculty, parents, and community.
I think that we have a long way to go still. I don't think that we don't have 100% participation in in the buy-in part of it. You have some, I'm just gonna use teachers, but you have some teachers who really want to do their best, and they're gung-ho, and they come and say, I'm going to try this new thing, I want it to be the best for my classroom I can. Then you have some that just come and say, hey, I'm here, be happy. And so I think, we either need to come to a happy medium, or we need to do something to motivate those ones who just don't really care, who are just here to get up there so that they want to be the best they can in their classrooms too. Which, that's hard everywhere, so it's not just us, but, you want the best you can have in your room, and if you have somebody who just, I came to work today, you should be happy I'm here, then how's that going to make the kids be happy about being there learning?
It's demoralizing the people who are working really hard.
That's right. You bust your honey, and then somebody else just walks in, and they get the same paycheck every day as you do,
All right. In your opinion, do you feel empowered and feel like you're a valued member of the faculty and staff according to the administration? Does the administration make you feel that way?
I think for the most part, yes. I feel like I'm needed. I feel like they need me for something. On the other hand, sometimes I feel like it's expected of me when others, they're not going to do it, so I'm just not even going to ask them. Oh, but Paulette's going to do it, so we're going to ask her to do one more thing. Let's just add one more thing on. Instead of, us spreading the wealth, which that has been better this year. I think it's been spread a little bit more this year than it has in the past. In the past, they've just gone to the same person every time, and I think this year, it's spread out a little bit more better than before.
All right.
That's it.
That's it. Thank you, ma'am. All right, go ahead.
All right, my name is Sean Kyle. I'm the high school math teacher here at Hackberry High School, and I've been teaching for 11 years.
Okay. First question I have for you is, how does the campus acknowledge, recognize, and celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision?
We're rewarded periodically with being able to wear jeans. We're notified through emails. We're told one-on-one quite frequently from our administration how they appreciate the work that we do.
Okay. Number two, how are the achievements by our faculty and staff communicated to other members of the staff, students, and community?
We have a quarterly newsletter from our school board. We also have a newspaper here at the school that comes out every grading period, and they communicate through emails with us as well.
Okay, so more than one way. All right. Number three, how does the campus use innovative thinking, risk-taking, or failures as a learning experience to promote campus vision? How are we doing things different in Hackberry and Cameron Parish to be the best school we can be?
Well, we are very rich with technology. We have the smart boards in every room. Anything that we need, we have accessibility to. So we're very blessed to have these things available to us.
Okay. All right. What processes are the administration using to improve morale, which gets us closer to our realization of the campus vision?
Well, we have a lot of community involvement in our school. We have lots of events throughout the year where our community is invited in to come and visit and view the things that we're doing academically throughout the year.
What about how is the administration improving staff morale?
Oh, we're able to wear jeans once a week. A lot of people appreciate that, and we are praised quite often.
Okay. In your opinion, does our campus actively work towards our campus vision? Our campus vision being at Hackberry High School, our vision is to be the best school that we can become in the eyes of our students, faculty, parents, and community. Do we actively work towards that?
Oh, absolutely. Like I said a while ago, we have a lot of community involvement. We bring in the parents, key people within our community for different events throughout the year.
Okay. And last question. In your opinion, do you feel empowered and feel like you are a valued member of the faculty and staff?
Oh, absolutely. Our administration doesn't hide the fact that they approve of what we do. A lot of it is we're left autonomously, that we're able to create the lessons and the curriculum that we feel would meet the needs of the students in order to achieve our goals for the end of the year with our standardized testing.
Okay, awesome. All right, thank you. All right, go ahead.
My name is Teresa Guidry. I'm a paraprofessional at Hackberry High School, and I've been here for 8 years.
Okay. First question I have is, how does the campus acknowledge, recognize, and celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision? So how are we celebrating those who are pushing us to be the best school we can be?
The way we're celebrating that is the faculty and staff, we receive emails from them and from the administration and other members and employees to keep everyone informed.
Okay. How are those contributions and achievements? Let's say we do something well as a staff member. How do we communicate those achievements to the staff, students, and community as a whole?
Okay. Parents also receive letters about the achievements and successes at our school, and as a parent, I get test scores are sent home and things like that. So.
Okay. All right. How does a campus use innovative thinking, risk-taking, or failures as a learning experience to promote the campus vision? So how are we doing things different in Hackberry or Cameron Parish than everybody else to make our school better?
I'm not real sure that we're doing anything really different, but we do, our parish does provide in-services for, to incorporate our new methods of teaching that is used on our campus.
Okay, what about what technology?
The iPads was definitely a big technology part.
Okay. What processes are used by the administration to improve morale around school?
The administration acknowledges and rewards our staff, our faculty, and our students for work well done, as far as like our faculty and staff, if they have a good week, the next week they get to wear the jeans on Monday.
Okay.
Which is a good, I thought it was a good thing. So.
Yeah.
And there's others too, but that's just,
That's the main one everybody thinks of.
Yeah.
All right. In your opinion, does our campus actively work to achieve our campus vision? Our vision being at Hackberry High School, our vision is to be the best school that we can be in the eyes of our students, faculty, parents, and community. Do we actively work towards that?
Okay. In my opinion, yes. I feel that that we do teamwork together, and because we want the best for our students. I feel that we do, yes.
Okay. And last one is just your opinion. Do you feel empowered and feel like you are a valued member of the faculty and staff here?
I feel that our administration and teachers and other staff members do encourage each other and is very open to suggestions. Like, I'm just staff. I don't make faculty meetings, but they make sure that they let us know what has gone on in the faculty meetings.
So they keep you in the loop.
Right, keep us going, or whatever. So.
Jay Bergeron here again, and this is my reflection segment for my participation video for the EDLD practicum. For my participation video, I chose to interview 8 people on my campus who were stakeholders in the school that were on our faculty or part of our staff. Although I attempted to interview someone from every part of the school, I was not able to secure a video interview with everyone that I wanted to due to schedule conflicts. Looking back on all the interviews, I found that most of the members on our faculty and staff have a similar outlook on our school. Most of them really enjoy the Gene Days that are available on Mondays if we're present for the entire previous week. That was a really, really big reward that everybody I talked to mentioned. All the faculty and staff recognize that we have a better administration this year than we've ever had before. All the members also appreciated the regularity of emails and communications from both administrators on achievements or things that we've done well as a school and individually. Most of the teachers noticed that the administrators are more visible this year than they have been in the past, and that they do verbally recognize teachers when they do something well or when they reach an achievement. Some of the people I interviewed also noted that we do broadcast those accomplishments to our students and the community in various ways, although not everybody agreed with it. Most of them did. Some of the individuals interviewed also noticed that our school is innovative in that we have a one-to-one iPad initiative in our parish, and that our school has brand new latest and greatest generation Promethean boards in every classroom due to a Drew grant that we just wrote and received in the last 2 months. So those two different pieces of technology have really kind of set our school and our campus, our parish campuses, apart from the surrounding area. Almost all the teachers interviewed noticed that there was a boost of morale in the school this year, and that our school was headed in the right direction. But not all of them could really pinpoint why the morale was better. They couldn't really pinpoint out any specific reasons as to why. All the people I interviewed said that they did feel empowered and they felt relevant when the administrators were concerned. Not all of them felt relevant to everybody in the school, but when the administrators were concerned, very few people had anything negative to say. All of them said that they felt as though they were valued and that they could go to the principals, be heard, and that their opinion would matter. After completing the interviews, I've come to the conclusion that most of the faculty and staff in our school have a good attitude, and that the morale of the school is very good in comparison to other schools and administrations that I've taught under. Our campus vision is still not clear to all members of the faculty and staff, but most think that we're moving in the right direction. None of those I interviewed could tell me what the campus vision was before we started talking about the interview. But once I told them what the vision was, they were in agreement that that's what it should be, and that's the direction we were moving. Overall, I think our campus is moving in the right direction. I'm with all the people I interviewed that I think we are moving in a very good direction starting this year. And that our current administration is the best that we've ever had. But we do need to be more focused as a team on the campus vision. Our campus vision is very vague. It's at Hackberry High School, we will strive to be the best school we can be in the eyes of basically our stakeholders, which is very vague. Just being the best school you can be, it's not a measurable goal. I really think we should revise it, and that once we do revise it, we can better focus on our efforts to more particular and measurable goals, which will in turn lead everything that we do as far as professional development, what goals we are trying to achieve, whatever we come up with. But they do need to be more particular and more measurable. I think that alone would make us a better campus. With the current administration and with the faculty and staff that we have, I think we would push the school much, much higher. All right. And this concludes my reflection video for the participation section for the EDLD practicum.